Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics edition number 26. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released August 21st, 2013, beginning alphabetically with Avengers number 18. Deep in space, the Avengers join the Council of Worlds as they declare war on their cosmic invaders. The rebirth of the Skrull Empire, the first encounter with the Builders. Next, we've got Avengers Assemble number 18, Infinity Tie-In, Part 1 of 2, a Spider-Woman's eye view as the Avengers engage the seemingly unstoppable Builder fleet. You know, the last time Spider-Woman was involved in the big alien invasion thingy, it didn't go so well for her. I wonder, is Jessica Drew the kind of woman who holds a grudge? Next, we've got Cable and X-Force number 13. It's a Summers family reunion when Cable and Havoc come face to face. Can Cable convince his uncle that his cause is just? Elsewhere, Hope embarks upon a futuristic adventure with an unexpected mentor. We've also got Daredevil number 30, When Soars the Silver Surfer. What weird menace unites Daredevil with the cosmic rider of the spaceways? We've also got Dexter number 2 of 5. Dexter doesn't just have killer instincts as a forensic blood splatter expert. He's also murdering bad guys in his spare time as Miami's hometown serial killer. The Dark Passenger, Dexter's razor-sharp sixth sense, is going off the charts as bodies continue to drop in Miami. Detective Deborah Morgan's murder investigation leads Dexter and her to more questions and suspects. Dexter can't seem to shake crossing paths with an old high school acquaintance whose past is anything but squeaky clean. We've also got Indestructible Hulk number 12, Agent of Time Part 2, the team-up you've been waiting for, Hulk and Bruce Banner. In the last hours before the extinction of the dinosaurs, it's Hulk versus the Chronarchists. And who is the true Tomorrow Man? Guest starring Kid Colt, Two Gun Kid, and Rawhide Kid. Next, we've got Morbius the Living Vampire number 8, The World Breaks Everyone, Part 1 of 2. Everything has been leading up to this momentous conclusion. Morbius just found out the Rose has an ultimate nullifier in Brownsville. The Rose just pressed the trigger. We've also got Nova number 7. Nova's eventful worldwide adventure rockets roaringly into our renegade spider. Zeb Wells and Paco Medina continue the story of Marvel's newest, least experienced hero, Sam Alexander. We'll get to tying into Infinity next month, but you should probably pick this one up first. We've also got Superior Spider-Man number 16, Run Goblin Run, Part 2 of 2. How has the Hobgoblin evaded the Superior Spider-Man for so long? And does that hold the key to the Superior Spider-Man's greatest success or greatest failure? It's the end of the line for Hobgoblin, and possibly an end for a big chapter in the history of Spider-Man. Next, we've got Thunderbolts number 14, Infinity Tie-In, new ongoing creative team. While the Avengers are away, the Thunderbolts strike. Can they take out all of New York City's mafia before anything goes wrong? We've also got Ultimate Comics, The Ultimates number 29. Ultimates Disassembled continues, 20 seconds in the life of Quicksilver, which may prove to be his last. The identity of Ultimate Kang revealed. We've also got Venom number 39. Venom's secret identity is discovered, and not by whom you'd expect. A hit has been taken out on Venom's life, and cold-blooded killers are crawling out of the woodwork to collect. Even in tough times, every superhero needs a sidekick, right? We've also got XFACTOR number 261, The End of XFACTOR Part 5 of 6. Peter David's epic tale, decades in the telling, draws near its close. Sibling rivalry between Polaris and Quicksilver. Next, we've got X-Men number 4. After the game-changing events of Primer, the women of the X-Men must contemplate the future of their makeshift team. Are the X-Women ready for the Battle of the Atom that's right around the corner? Meanwhile, Jubilee may still look like a kid, but she finds herself burdened with some very adult responsibilities. What kind of plans can a mutant vampire teen mom make for her own future? And we've got X-Men Legacy number 15. David Haller has reshaped his life in response to his father's legacy, but what about his mother's? David returns to Muir Island to meet with Gabrielle Haller and sort out their complicated relationship once and for all. How will this visit affect the monsters that haunt David's mind? Should some old memories remain buried? Out in trades this week, we've got Avengers, the complete collection by Geoff Johns, Volume 2. Superstar writer Geoff Johns takes on the Avengers. A deadly chemical agent has been released over Mount Rushmore. Is this a terrorist attack on American soil? That's what the Avengers seek to discover as they brave the Red Zone's lethal perimeter, but the truth they uncover is even more startling. Then, her transformations into She-Hulk out of control, longtime Avenger Jennifer Walters seeks out the one person on Earth who can help. Her cousin, the Incredible Hulk. But can even the Avengers intervene when two Gamma-powered Goliaths clash? Plus the Wasp and Yellowjacket visit Las Vegas, and Ant-Man and Jack of Hearts settle their differences in a final showdown. Collects Avengers number 64 to 76. Next, we've got Deadpool Volume 2 Soul Hunter trade paperback. First, flashback to Deadpool's adventures of yesteryear with Iron Man. Then, a demon hires Deadpool to reclaim damned souls, and just in case you didn't think you could get any stranger, Wade gets in touch with his feminine side. Plus, Deadpool targets a man with aquatic powers, and then teams up with your superior neighborhood Spider-Man. And we promise he kills one of the two. Jerry Dugan and Brian Posen's hilarious non-stop reinvention of the Merc with a Mouth continues here. Collects Deadpool number 7 through 12. We've also got Fantastic Four Volume 2 Road Trip trade paperback. The Fantastic Four's road trip through time and space continues. On an alien world, the team encounters a 1,000-year-old prophecy. Is the Invisible Woman a long-awaited intergalactic messiah? Then the Fantastic Four sightsee in ancient Rome and dine with Caesar on the Ides of March. Did somebody say pass the knife? And it's a visit to both the beginning and the end of time as Marvel's first family witness the Big Bang and the Big Crunch. But to their surprise, they're not alone. What happens beyond the end of infinite time and space? Plus, one day a year, the Thing reverts to his human form. This year, Ben Grimm is going to go home again as Ben Grimm. And when there's sibling rivalry between Franklin and Val, all bets are off. Collects Fantastic Four number 4 through 8. We've also got Marvel 1602 hardcover 10th anniversary edition. Award-winning writer Neil Gaiman presents a unique vision of the Marvel Universe set 400 years in the past. Classic Marvel icons such as the X-Men, Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and Daredevil are reimagined in this intriguing world of 17th century science and sorcery. Instantly familiar to readers, yet subtly different to this new time, 1602 combines classic Marvel action and adventure with the historically accurate setting of Queen Elizabeth's reign to create a unique series unlike any other published by Marvel Comics. Neil Gaiman's daringly different tale has stood the test of time and spawned an entire universe of sequels. Now celebrate the 10th anniversary of the story that started it all with this lush, oversized hardcover. Collects Marvel 1602 number 1 through 8. Next, we've got the Mighty Thor Omnibus Volume 2 hardcover, a masterpiece of immortal action, cosmic scope, and boundless drama. Stan and Jack's Thor collaborations mark a cornerstone of the Marvel Universe, and that's no small accomplishment coming from the imaginations of the most celebrated creators in comics. This second Omnibus edition brings you milestone stories including the first appearance of Ego the Living Planet, Ulik the Troll, and the Wrecker, battles with the Absorbing Man, the Destroyer, and the Super Skrull, adventures into Pluto's underworld and atop the High Evolutionary's Wundagore Mountain, the debut of Lady Sif as Thor's love interest, and classic tales featuring Thor and Hercules. Backed up by Tales of Asgard and featuring each issue's original letters page, it's an extravaganza on an Asgardian scale. Collecting Journey into Mystery 121 to 125, Thor 126 to 152, Thor Annual number 2, and Not Brand Ek number 3. We've also got New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis Volume 5 trade paperback. Having barely survived their defeat of the Phoenix-powered X-Men, is it time for the New Avengers to call it quits? They may not have a choice in the matter. One after the other, the most powerful sorcerers on Earth are being slaughtered by a mystical force unknown even to Doctor Strange. But when this provocation from a mystical plane comes crashing to the doorstep of the Avengers mansion, does the former master of the mystic arts have what it takes to stop the attack? Does anyone? Collects New Avengers number 31 to 34. Next, we've got Spider-Man Dying Wish trade paperback, a dying wish for revenge. Dr. Octopus is given a year to live, his body and brain in terminal decline after a lifetime of brutal battles with his archfoe Spider-Man. So the brilliant madman used that time as you might expect. First, he mobilized an army of Octobots to take over Manhattan. Then he assembled 6 sinister supervillains to abduct Norman Osborn's child. Finally, he pursued Spider-Man to the ends of the earth while threatening to burn the planet to a cinder. And each time his ambitious plans ended in failure. Or did they? Were his defeats further proof of his madness or his genius? With Dr. Octopus just hours from death, Spider-Man is about to learn the answer as one of his oldest enemies turns the tables on him with the dying wish that spells doom for Peter Parker and everyone he loves. Collects Amazing Spider-Man number 698 to 700. And we've got Superior Spider-Man Volume 2, A Troubled Mind trade paperback, An Avenger No More. In light of his recent violent actions, will the Avengers kick Spidey off the team? With a villain acting like a hero and a hero acting like a villain, one man has decided enough is enough. The ghostly remnant of Peter Parker fights to regain control of his body, his mind, and his destiny. Is this the beginning of the end for Otto Octavius? The time has come to see who will live, who will die, and who will emerge as the one true Superior Spider-Man. But when the Green Goblin returns, why is Spidey nowhere to be found? Plus, Jester, Screwball, Cardiac, and a new development for a Spider-Man who hasn't been seen for some time. And by time, we mean centuries. Collect Superior Spider-Man number 6 through 10. Okay, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.